Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. I bet you didn't know just how dangerous and crowded the world's oceans have become for submarines. It is a dark, moonless night in the Pacific. A submarine glides silently beneath crashing waves, its crew tense and focused on a secret mission. Suddenly, a strange ping echoes through the control room, a sound they were not expecting. On a screen, a fast-moving dot appears. Someone has found them. Miles away, operators in a high-tech command center raise a silent alarm. The hunt has begun. This tense game is playing out more and more in our oceans. Submarines are locked in a dangerous contest. In 2021, an Indonesian submarine vanished with 53 sailors. In the South China Sea, an American nuclear sub collided with an underwater mountain, kept secret for days. These incidents reveal the risks and the crowded, contested nature of the deep sea. Nations now use advanced technology to track every movement. The oceans are no longer a place to hide. They're a battlefield of invisible lines and electronic traps. Tensions are highest in places like the South China Sea, where multiple countries claim the same waters. Submarines from the US, China, and others patrol these contested areas, gathering intelligence and preparing for conflict. Every captain knows a single mistake could spark disaster. The pressure is constant. Sailors move like ghosts, where sound is both weapon and weakness. This silent war is fueling a new arms race, not for bigger ships, but for control of the underwater world. Countries are spending billions on new tech. Ocean floor sensors, satellites that peer through water, smart torpedoes, and robotic drones. The goal: to own the deep, to see everything while remaining unseen. The stakes have never been higher. Submarines are the ultimate stealth weapon, designed to disappear. A modern nuclear sub can stay underwater for months, making its own oxygen and powered by a reactor that runs for years. This gives it unmatched freedom to travel anywhere, unseen, to sneak up on fleets or launch missiles from hidden locations. Submarines are a nation's unseen shield and hidden sword. Their main advantage is secrecy. Unlike ships and planes, the ocean's depth and darkness make it the perfect hiding place. Submarines use special rubber tiles to absorb sound, and their engines are engineered for silence. Even the crew must be quiet. One drop tool could give them away. This stealth makes them a powerful threat. A single ballistic missile sub can carry enough nuclear weapons to destroy multiple cities, making them a key part of nuclear deterrence. Attack submarines hunt enemy ships and subs, or carry out secret missions like dropping off special forces or gathering intelligence. Every major navy wants submarines, and wants to find enemy ones. The last century of naval warfare has been a constant struggle between submarines and those hunting them. As subs get quieter, detection tech gets more sensitive. As detection improves, subs get stealthier. This back and forth has created some of the most advanced military technology on Earth. The deep ocean is the arena for this high-tech contest. China is building something massive and secret in the South China Sea, what some call the Great Underwater Wall. It's not a physical wall, but a vast network of sensors, cables, and listening devices on the ocean floor, creating a digital fence to detect submarines. China claims much of the South China Sea, and this wall is their way to control it. Officially called the Fixed Ocean Bottom Acoustic Array System, it involves thousands of miles of fiber optic cables connecting sonar arrays and hydrophones. The system listens for the faintest submarine noises, propellers, engines, water flow. The South China Sea's narrow channels and shallow choke points make it ideal for this kind of surveillance. If a foreign submarine enters, the wall is meant to detect it instantly and alert Chinese forces. This project is a bold statement of China's ambition to dominate the region and challenge US naval freedom. If it works, it could change the balance of power in the Pacific. Imagine a spider's web underwater, woven from technology. That's China's underwater wall. The main threads are hydrophones, underwater microphones that pick up sound waves from miles away. By combining data from thousands of hydrophones, operators can pinpoint a submarine's location. The system also uses active sonar, sending out pings that bounce off objects and return as echoes, revealing distance, but also exposing the sensor's location. All this data is useless without processing. Fiber optic cables send it to land-based centers, where powerful AI analyzes the signals. The AI can distinguish between whales, ships, and different classes of submarines, filtering out ocean noise to find hostile subs. The goal: a real-time map of the underwater environment. On a command center screen, operators can see friendly ships, marine life, and, if the system works, enemy submarines. At that moment, the hidden becomes visible. The hunter becomes the hunted. This system gives China a powerful home field advantage in any conflict. The US has hunted submarines for decades, building a global network of detection technologies. One key system is SOSUS, a network of ocean floor hydrophones, much like China's Wall, placed in strategic locations to track enemy subs. The P-8 Poseidon aircraft is another tool, packed with sensors and able to drop sonobuoys, small sonar devices, into the water to listen for submarines. The P-8 can analyze sounds, track subs, and even attack with torpedoes if needed. Ships play a big role too, with powerful sonar systems and towed arrays that listen far from engine noise. Helicopters from these ships can quickly dip sonar into the water for precise tracking. It's a team effort, ships, planes, and helicopters working together. There's also magnetic anomaly detectors, sensitive sensors on aircraft that spot the tiny magnetic disturbance a submarine makes. MAD sensors have short range, so they're used to confirm a sub's location before an attack. The US approach is layered, flexible, and global. During the Cold War, American intelligence was stunned by a new Soviet submarine, the Alpha class. It was faster and could dive deeper than anything before, thanks to a titanium hull. Titanium is strong, light, corrosion-resistant, and barely magnetic, making the sub hard to detect. Building these subs was a massive challenge, but the result was a vessel that could outrun torpedoes and dive to extreme depths. The Alpha class was a game-changer, forcing the US to develop faster torpedoes and better sonar. Nicknamed the Golden Fish, it could strike and vanish before anyone could react. The arms race accelerated, one breakthrough led to another. Only a handful of Alpha-class subs were built. They were expensive and hard to maintain, but their impact was huge. They pushed the limits of submarine design and remain legendary in naval engineering. The story of the Titanium Ghost shows how technology drives the secret competition beneath the waves. A torpedo is a submarine's main weapon, an underwater missile with its own engine, guidance, and warhead. When a torpedo is launched, the target has only moments to react. Modern torpedoes are smart, with onboard sonar and the ability to hunt, turn, and try again if they miss. The most advanced, like the Mark 48, are wire-guided. The launching sub can steer them for part of the journey, then the torpedo takes over for the final attack. But submarines aren't helpless. Their first defense is to break the guidance wire with sharp maneuvers. Next, they launch decoys, devices that create noise or mimic the sub's sound signature, confusing the torpedo. The sub tries to slip away in the chaos. The latest countermeasures are even more advanced. Anti-torpedo torpedoes, designed to intercept and destroy incoming threats. This cat-and-mouse game is the final, desperate moment in underwater combat. For decades, the ocean's surface shielded submarines from detection. But that's changing. Scientists have found that even deep subs leave subtle traces on the surface, like a ghost's footprint. New satellite technology, especially synthetic aperture radar, SAR, can spot these tiny disturbances from orbit, day or night. A moving submarine can alter wave patterns or surface temperature. Changes so small only powerful satellites and AI can detect them. This is a new, developing field, and there's debate about its reliability. The ocean is chaotic, with countless natural disturbances, but AI can scan vast areas, flagging suspicious patterns for closer inspection. If perfected, this tech could revolutionize naval warfare, making traditional hiding places unsafe. Even a perfectly silent deep submarine could be betrayed by a faint ripple seen from space. The ultimate hiding place may soon be lost. The future of undersea war may not involve sailors at all. Autonomous underwater vehicles, robotic drones, are changing the game. Large UUVs can patrol for weeks, lay mines, or even carry torpedoes acting as robotic attack subs. Smaller drones will scout ahead, act as decoys, or even serve as smart mines. Submarines will become motherships, commanding swarms of robotic helpers. This shift brings new challenges, communicating with deep drones, ensuring AI can tell friend from foe, and guarding against hacking. The future of underwater warfare will be as much about code and networks as steel and torpedoes. The silent war is going robotic.